Today I'm going to make blue cheese buttermilk dressing. So tomorrow is my mom's birthday and she really wants blue cheese dressing to go on top of her salad. So I'm going to make a double batch of blue cheese dressing and store it in the fridge till tomorrow when we have family dinner. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is in a large jar, I'm going to add 2 cups of mayonnaise. Now that I have the mayonnaise in there, I'm going to add 1 cup of sour cream. Okay, so now that our sour cream is in here, I'm going to add about 3/4 of a cup of buttermilk. I have a whole cup here, but I'm just going to reserve a little just in case it's the right consistency with only 3/4 of a cup, or if it's still too thick, then I'll add the rest. All right. I'm going to put the lid on my jar and I'm going to give it a good shake. Lo and behold, the jar, which is usually big enough for 1 batch of buttermilk dressing, is too big for my double batch. So I'm going to have to finish this in a bowl. But in a jar is usually much easier because you have to do a lot less whisking. So if you're only making 1 batch, I would recommend a big jar. In my bowl now, I have my mayonnaise, sour cream, and some of our buttermilk, but it's still looking a little too thick for dressing, so I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit more buttermilk. I'm going to give that a whisk. Or if you're making this in a jar, add the rest and go ahead and shake it. Alright, so this is a much better consistency for salad dressing. I'm going to add 1/2 a teaspoon of pepper. Right in there. I'm also going to add 1/2 a teaspoon of lemon juice. I'm going to give it a whisk. So we're not adding any salt to this just because the blue cheese itself is pretty salty, so you don't want to make it too salty. I'm going to take my herb cutting scissors. So these are a little kitchen gadget, as we like to call it, and we love them. They're so handy and they make cutting herbs a lot easier. I'm going to start cutting my herbs. I've washed them and dried them, and now I'm just going to take my scissors and just do little cuts. So I have about a small handful of herbs that I'm cutting. Okay, so now that I have all these chopped, I'm going to need 3 to 4 teaspoons of chives. So since I had a little bit extra, and these are grown in our garden, I just added the rest in just for a little extra flavor, and why waste them? Alright, give this a whisk. Alright, and now the star ingredient of the blue cheese dressing, 1 cup of blue cheese. Alright, give that a stir. So we bought blue cheese crumbles, and you just want to stir it gently. Alright, once you have that all stirred, we're going to give it a little try. That is good blue cheese dressing. Now, one thing that you can add is a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. My mom is unfortunately allergic to garlic, so we can't put that in ours, but it does make the dressing even better. So I'm just going to store this in the fridge till tomorrow, and then at my mom's birthday dinner, I'll serve this on our salad. Bye, guys!